Come to Helmuth Ford, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.
Hi, this is Stacy from Shuttler Insurance Services. Come see me on the east side of the square in Sigourney for all your insurance needs.
Come have a fun night with the band Brass Pair performing at the Keswick Tavern this Saturday night. The band will be playing from 8 to 11 p.m. with no cover charge. The Keswick Tavern is located at 117 South Iron Street in Keswick, Iowa. Brass Pair is an Eastern Iowa rock and variety band specializing in music from multiple genres. They're going to play the big, juicy hits this Saturday night at the Keswick Tavern from 8 to 11 p.m. No cover charge. The Retro Antique and Curiosities Crawl is this Friday and Saturday. Friday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturday 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Embark on a shop-hop adventure designed for people to discover hidden gems in shops and communities in a well-organized and distinctive antique shopping experience. With shops in Oskaloosa, Pella, and Eddyville. For more information, find Retro Antique Tour on Facebook.
Hello friends, welcome to the Library with Miss Amanda here on Steve Shuttler Media. Welcome. I missed you guys last week. I was just so crazy busy last week I didn't have time for a video. So I'm back this week. Welcome. Last week for my trivia question we were talking about lakes and boating and who's excited to go out and get some sun and some waves and just relax. Like, there's nothing quite like relaxing on a lake, even if you're not on a boat, even if you're just on the beach. There's something about it that's just so comforting. So my question last week was, in Iowa, what is the largest lake currently? What is currently the largest lake? And the answer to this is actually almost 3 times as big as the number 2 largest lake in Iowa. So the largest lake in Iowa is Lake Red Rock. My family has gone there for years and years, camping and boating, and it is a lot of fun up there. They have a lot of recreational stuff, lots of bike trails. They have a recreation center, they have beaches, they have lots of camping, lots and lots of stuff to do up there. But Lake Red Rock is number 1. Number 2 is only about 1/3 of the size of Lake Red Rock, and it is Lake Rathbun, which I thought was a lot bigger than it actually apparently is. So if you want to go to 2 of the bigger lakes in Iowa, Lake Rathbun and Lake Red Rock are where you should be. This week's question, kind of want to get into my summer stuff. And we are talking all about leveling up at the library this summer. So our interpretation of that theme is video games. So this summer, every week in June, we will feature a different video game for our programs. So our first week, we are going to talk about one of my favorite video games. Thank my husband for getting me into this when the new app came out for Pokemon Go. Huge Pokemon fan. So week 1 will be all about Pokemon. Week 2 will be about another one of my favorite games, Super Mario. There's a lot of different versions of that out. My favorite, Super Mario World, the OG. But they have a lot of newer ones out. I know a lot of people like Super Mario Kart. Week 3 will be about one that I'm not super familiar with, so I'm looking forward to learning about it from the kiddos. We're going to be talking about Minecraft. And then week 4, we're going to be talking about Legos and all the Lego games and stuff. So lots of fun stuff this June. But my question of the week is about Pokemon. So one of the, I'd say, not really the spokesperson for Pokemon, but kind of the spokesperson for Pokemon. Probably the most known Pokemon is Pikachu. We are going to be doing a couple of crafts on Pikachu during that week. But it's considered probably the most popular and most well-known Pokemon. But it is an electric Pokemon. But what species is it? What is it supposed to be kind of designed around? What animal in the real world is it supposed to be designed around. This one kind of surprised me a little bit. I thought I knew, but I was a little bit off. Kind of the same species is what I was thinking, but a little bit off. So Pikachu from Pokemon, what species of animal is it based around? Alright, we'll get to that at the end of my show. Some books you don't want to miss this week. I have 2 large piles of books on my desk right now that I'm going to be hopefully getting all cataloged today. So I'm just going to go through them. Now, I'm not going to read all the descriptions and stuff for you guys, but I'm going to go through the new releases. I'm not going to go through all of them. I'll go through the new releases with you because this is just part of one pile. So there's a lot. So let's start from the top. So a new one we got in that is kind of about mental health, which I think is super duper important. It's called The Friendship Bench. This is how 14 grandmothers inspired a mental health revolution. This wonderful book shows us that we don't have to rely only on professionals to help, that we're all each other's keepers, and that simple human connection can be the greatest cure. So if you're looking to get a serotonin boost, that would be a good one. This one is a kind of a thriller, I would say. Alice Feeney, Beautiful Ugly. This has kind of been, I've seen this online, on TikTok, maybe on like my Facebook Reels. This has been one that has kind of blew up overnight. One of my favorite thriller writers, her best book yet, highly addictive and beautifully written. Read Beautiful Ugly right now and thank me later. That's from Harlan Coben, another great author. So Alice Feeney, Beautiful Ugly. Famous Last Words. I think I maybe featured this. We got another copy in large print because it has been so popular. This novel blindsided me with twists and surprises that had me gasping, says Jodi Picoult, another great author. So Gillian McAllister, Famous Last Words. We're getting there. I like this one. This is a nonfiction by Glennon Doyle and friends. We can do hard things. Answers to life's 20 questions. So I haven't actually looked in this, but I'm very curious what they think life's 20 questions are. So a few of them. How do I make and keep real friends? Oh, that's a great one. How do I let go? How do I forgive? How do I get unstuck? Parenting, am I doing this right? Oh my gosh, a lot of great questions in here. How do I know when I've lost myself? Who am I really? Oh my gosh. So if you're looking for something to kind of be inspired by, or to maybe learn some new things, this would be for you. A new Danielle Steele. She is just dropping books like it's nobody's business. This is her new one, A Mind of Her Own. She is, let's see, rising above the devastation of World War I, a young half-French, half-American woman remains true to her own independent spirit in this historical novel by Danielle Steele. So if you like a good historical novel, this would be for you. Jennifer Shiverini is known for her quilting books. She's got a new one out in her series, The World's Fair Quilt. These are kind of a cozy novel, I would say. Nothing too serious. Outstanding series of novels. Quilting in the Hands of Shiverini allows us to explore human relationships in all their complexity. She has made quite a name for herself with the best-selling Elm Creek Quilt series, from Civil War to the Roaring Twenties. So this is a new one in her series. If you would like a cozy mystery, Rita Mae Brown has got this book series, and it's based around cats. Sneaky Pie Brown, this cat. This is her new one, Sealed with a Hiss, and I haven't read these, but they sound so good. Just a nice, nothing serious, nothing gory. So that's Rita Mae Brown. Frederick Backman, you may remember that author from A Man Named Ovi. There was another one, I think Beartown, that the book club read. This is his new one called Friends. My Friends. It says, captures the messy essence of being human, clever and affecting, as likely to make you laugh out loud as it is to make you cry. So this is new Frederick Backman. New Jennifer Weiner. She is a great author. I would call these kind of beach reads. They're pretty good, nothing serious, nothing you've got to take notes on or anything. This is the Griffin Sisters' greatest hits. A meditation on mothers and daughters. It also explores class conflicts, identity issues, and real drama. So the Griffin Sisters' greatest hits. Then we have a new one. I don't believe we have anything else from this author, but it was on Reese's book club. And I believe the book club is going to be reading this in the next couple months or so. This is Broken Country by Claire Leslie Hall. A mesmerizing, delicate, and forceful, lyrical, brutal, and passionate book I devoured. Love story like no other, turns a searing mystery, a beautiful look at the price of a second chance, and an examination of fate and forgiveness. Stunning. This is Broken Country. So look for that in our book club. I'm pretty sure they're going to be reading that in the next couple months. New Tess Gerritsen. She is a great mystery. This is probably a heavier mystery, I would say. Not quite a cozy one, but so good. She's pretty popular for like her twists and turns in her books. This is The Summer Guests. And it just says it's a thriller. Grapples with two unexplained mysteries, the Martini Club races to uncover the truth behind shadowy secrets before more lives are lost. Murder with a twist. I love that. So Summer Guest by Tess Gerritsen. Two more here. Two new James Patterson, because he pops out books like nobody's business. This is number 25 in his Women's Murder Club series. I don't think I really need to talk too much about this one, because if you know, you know. His Murder Club series is so good, and this is 25 Alive, his newest one. I do have quite a few people on hold for this, so if you want to be added to the list, make sure you let me know. And then he does have another one out that's not in that series, Two Sisters Murder Investigations. So I believe this is just a standalone, so if you'd like to read a book that you don't have to worry about a whole series, this would be a great one. It says, James Patterson's fans aren't just addicted to his books, they see him as a constant companion, a part of their lives. He knows how to sell thrills and suspense in clear, unwavering prose. James Patterson, you can't go wrong with him. So good, so good. I do have a whole nother pile on my desk, but I'm not going to go through all of them. Those are the ones that are going to be hitting the shelves today. So if you would like to be put on hold for any of those, comment below, get a hold of us, call us, message me, and all of those good things. Alright, programs at the library. Cook the Book, we just had our past Monday, we had our May one, which was so good. My husband made a strawberry lemonade freezer pie that people just raved over. Several people have told me since then that they wish they had grabbed some more of that before everybody left. But our next one will be June 2nd, and we are featuring secret recipes from restaurants. So that should be interesting. One of mine is an Olive Garden recipe. I'm pretty excited to try it because it is always good when I go to Olive Garden. So if I could duplicate that at home, that'd be amazing. Our book club will meet on May 17th. So that is next weekend, I believe. Days run together here. So I believe that's next weekend. The last thing he told me is what they're reading. And you can get a copy at the front desk if you would still like to read that and come to book club that day. Freezer meals this month are favorites. Check out the menu on our Facebook page. It is open until tomorrow. Friday the 9th is the last day to sign up for this month. We are going to have pickups a little bit early this month to avoid the holiday, the Memorial Day weekend. So pickups will be the 20th and 21st. So make sure you sign up by tomorrow if you would like to get a set of some of our favorite meals. And then Memorial Day the 26th, we will be closed. We do have our stuff out for summer. Our registration, there is a link online on our Facebook page if you'd like to sign up online, or you can pop in, there's a paper copy on the front desk, as well as a calendar of all the events going on this summer. There's a lot. So make sure you check that out. Alright, my trivia question of the week about Pokemon and the famous Pikachu. So Pikachu is an electric type, so it's a yellow creature that has red cheeks that when I learned what his cheek spots were, I was a little surprised. So they're not actually just coloring for his cheeks. Those were created, so when they first made Pikachu, they designed it initially after a squirrel. That's not what it is now, but initially they had designed it after a squirrel because the artist had kind of an obsession of squirrels. So the red cheeks you see on Pikachu were actually designed around a squirrel's ability to hold things in its cheeks. So the lore is that Pikachu holds its electric charge in its cheeks, like little pouches, like squirrels hold acorns in their cheeks. So, yeah, I didn't know that. But the creator of Pokemon actually wasn't a huge fan of creating it around a squirrel, so they changed it. So now it is said to be a large yellow mouse. It is known for its lightning bolt-shaped tail and its red sacs on its cheeks that help generate electricity. So when it does battles, that's where it holds all its electricity and zaps things. So Pikachu is a little mouse. Like, I did not know that. I thought it was like a hamster. I mean, kind of the same category, but yeah, I learned something new this week too. So hopefully you guys learned something as well. The next couple weeks I will be doing some more trivia about our video games and all that stuff for our upcoming summer programs. So make sure you tune in Thursdays at 10 o'clock for my other videos. But that's all I have for you guys this week. Kind of long-winded this week, a lot of things to go over, a lot of new items to go over, but hopefully you hang in there and have a great weekend. I'll see you next week.